Don't be touching decos. People's decos, leave them alone. Like, don't touch them. Like, mind your own deco and leave their deco alone.
Leave the
Like,
deco
I
alone.
don't feel like a man, any other man in that place should be touching it, right? Like that.
Hello, welcome back to our channel. This is Mons. If you're new here, welcome. So we're just gonna be doing a reaction video. We're just gonna be reacting to this video that caught our attention very bad. Actually, my husband saw this video and came and showed it to me, and I was like, wow, this is interesting. The opinion that he had and the opinion that I had.
They're the same, but they're different.
So we're just gonna let you guys watch the video, and then we'll share our opinion about the video.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and put the video on the screen.
Alright, baby. So what are the things that you really like about the video, first of all?
Okay, to be honest, first of all, I think the party is lit. It's people really having a good time. They're really having a ball. Like, it's really it looks fun to me. Like, I'm really, first of all, I love the DJ. He seems like he's really enjoying his job. He knows what he's doing, and he's really on point. And I like the fact that people really celebrating. You know, there's some parties that people just say they don't celebrate, especially our, I'm not gonna mention any tribes or any country.
Yeah, they're really having fun.
You already know, like, so some parties, some people don't really dance like the way they're dancing here. So I think like the fun part, it's 100%. So it's a 10 out of 10. Like, I really love how they're engaging and having a lot of fun. Yep.
That's good. And now let's just zoom and pay attention to this video,
yeah,
guys.
But before we get into the video, actually, I really like the way the bride actually is like really dressed and
yeah, she looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
She looks beautiful. Yeah, I love her hair. It looks like it's natural.
The groom kind of look he looks
Stop. All right, guys. So I can see that if you really paid attention, you could have seen what we saw, and it's very interesting to actually see this happening to on somebody's wedding day.
Okay.
Like, this is very interesting. It looks like, to me, it looks like it's a
celebration.
It's the club.
A club, okay.
It looks like
Have you ever been to a club before?
No,
So
I've
no.
seen
Okay.
in the movies and all that.
Okay. So first of all, so we see that there's a bridemaid who comes to the groom and start dancing, not just dancing but dirty dancing. And the dances, I don't know how to call those type of dances. I'm not really I'm familiar with them, but I'm not really those type of dances where you dance with somebody. I don't know what those are called. If they have a specific name, I'm not really sure. But all I know is that the bridesmaid, one of the bridesmaids, and she goes to the groom and start doing those dances. So to me, I think
those dancing. She's dancing.
She's dancing. Yeah,
she's doing it. She's dancing on the man.
Okay, and you okay. So the argument we had like early on was so we both agreed that this was kind of like inappropriate for a wedding. And if you guys don't agree with us, comment below, and we don't really we're not gonna be upset or mad at you if you don't agree with us. It's perfectly fine if you don't agree. Just comment below anything that you actually don't agree with. Just put it under there, and we're gonna read it and they'll probably engage after. But anyways, so she goes. First of all, the first thing I noticed is that she bends and then she pulls her dress up a little bit and she start doing that little jiggly stuff. Okay, so first of all, I don't know how to call it, but I'll just make up my own
It's
words.
a dance. You just said you just start dancing. Yeah.
First of all, the fact that she pulls her dress up, to me, I feel like it's really inappropriate at the wedding. I mean, again, guys, you can have your own opinions on this and just type it below. For me, I feel like that's really the first inappropriate action she does. Pulling it up and then doing that. I don't really think that's cool. And then the second thing she does, she doesn't just like dance in front of the groom, but she actually goes against the groom. And I feel like that's not cool. That's not cool at all. And let me see. Okay, I think go ahead and talk about the bride.
No, the bride came in. I mean, she was dancing over there, and then she saw what's going on. She came and separated them, and then they went back again.
Okay, so
like the man. That's my that.
okay.
He went. He saw the bride. Let's say the bridesmaid didn't see the bride.
Okay.
But he saw his wife,
and he didn't
and
care.
then he didn't care. He still.
So like I mean, so I feel like the groom was watching the bride. They were all dancing in the same dance floor, so they were both seeing each other, and then this was happening. So we see that the bride goes and separate them. She goes and separate these people. And then after like 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, 2 seconds after,
they pushed her like, and then they're back again.
And then the and then the lady comes back again and start doing those dances.
Let me watch this video.
So
oh my goodness. So what was very like our same opinion but different at the same time?
So we thought
my husband was blaming the girl. He said, "This bridesmaid." What did you say again?
I said the bridesmaid, the lady.
She's very disrespectful.
Yeah, and then
dirty.
She was not supposed to be going to the groom.
Yeah.
And doing that to the groom. I think you should let the groom be, like, let him enjoy. He's having a ball. He's having a good time. You can tell what the little red cup is really holding up and just
Don't you think he's drunk?
I don't know if
that's
he's
another.
drunk. I don't want to
look at that cap. Do you think somebody
judge.
with the right mind will be doing this at their wedding?
I mean, I don't want to judge by just seeing the red cup. That's like alcohol. It might not be alcohol.
I think my opinion. I don't know him. Don't be mad at me.
Okay.
But I think he was drunk. That's what I think. Because what he's doing, it's not normal.
So you're trying to say that bridesmaid was also drunk? Bridesmaid.
It could be. There is a possibility. But him doing that also, that makes him wrong as well.
Okay.
Cause
let's just assume let's assume the groom is not drunk. Nobody's drunk. They're doing this out of their own.
Then they're very disrespectful.
Okay, so
they are very, very, both of them, not just the bridesmaid.
And this is where we disagree, guys, a little bit. So we both agree that it's wrong. The whole dance, the whole situation is completely wrong. But we think. Okay, I first think that the only person. Okay, we first agree that this whole thing is wrong. But I think the girl is completely wrong. But the groom is a little bit wrong, but not completely wrong. Because what I assume is the groom was just there making not having a wonderful time, like having a good time dancing. And then this bridesmaid comes to him and start dancing. And then this is where actually gets a little bit complicated of the way I'm thinking. So when the bridesmaid start dancing against the groom, he had no choice but make sure that the party goes on. Because if you could have pushed the bridesmaid, that could have been so, I don't know, like it's gonna.
The bride pushed her. The man did not have to. Did you see what happened? Like, watch it again.
But the thing is,
hold on.
No, I think the
wife
was
came in and did this, and then the man went back again.
The man did not go back. Guys, watch the video again. The man didn't go back.
Watch this, and he's jumping and he's having fun.
No, the girl went back to the.
Okay, watch him. He moved.
Okay. The first time, let's go. First time, okay.
And he didn't just move. He went back to her.
No.
Baby, watch it. I didn't. Where's the sound?
So as you can really tell from this video.
Oh, you see? He also moved. He went back to her. You didn't see that?
No.
Babe.
He did not go back.
Okay, guys, comment below. Tell me.
To the guy. And the guy just stood there with the little.
No, he moved toward her. Even this more. Look at him.
So, anyways, guys,
This man. Okay, so me, for my opinion, I feel like they're both wrong. Both the bridesmaid and the man. If this was my husband, you,
Okay.
right there, the
Okay.
party will be over because he's just ignoring the bride. Like, imagine she
Okay.
came and separated, and then he went back jumping. Like, this man is drunk.
Okay. Going back to the point where you actually just like rose, like, so you said the groom ignored the bride. So if you look at the video, the way the video seems, it looks like the bride was actually dancing like way away from the groom as well. She was not close to the groom. She left her husband.
She did not imagine, baby, how we were at
Okay.
the wedding. Listen, we were at the wedding, and then we were dancing, all of us in the same dance floor. But people come and like start getting into on the way, but we always find our way back to each other. And you don't go and dance with somebody else.
Okay, let's watch the video again and see where the bride was and where the groom was. See, she really came from, I don't know, she was somewhere like really far.
Yeah, she came from that means this man was not even paying attention to his wife. He was not.
And the wife was not paying attention to the man.
No,
she was
what
away.
What if
You're
she was?
supposed to be close.
What if she came in and then they were spraying money on her or something, and then this man is over there having fun, and she checked and was like, "What is he doing?
No, I feel like they
Or
were
what are
supposed.
they doing?"
Okay.
She's very kind, you know.
So you think that she was just sitting there? What's your your
She
thought?
could be dancing the same way she was dancing, but she was not dancing with nobody.
But if you look at the video, she came running into the people, into these two people.
Maybe she was even sitting
wait,
up there,
wait,
and the man
just
was
watch.
dancing.
Just watch.
Who
For 1
has
second.
a full video of this?
Just watch it. You see, she comes in running. She was not even like.
Yes, but that does not mean she was dancing with somebody else over
Okay.
there. So this means it was even like before it was cut on this video.
Okay.
They were having fun
So
until the point she saw them.
So I'm not gonna really argue about this part. The only thing I can actually point out here is that when you were dancing with your husband and you were dancing with your wife, just make sure you guys are not like too distant away from each other. It's best to just be like really close. So you guys can communicate and avoid this kind of stuff, because this is not respectful, to be honest. Even though I still don't agree that the man was completely wrong, however, I think the whole situation is completely disrespectful to this wedding. And
you think that bridemaid is very completely wrong for that, and
yes,
I agree.
yes,
I agree.
yes, she
That
is
is
completely wrong.
very.
However,
Maybe she was also drunk.
no. Let's take the drunkenness out of this. However, remember, like Africans, especially the West Africans, they have the tendency of doing this type of dances at their weddings.
Yeah.
We have to really understand that as well. But what I'm trying to say here is this: even if even if the West Africans, if this is normal for a wedding or for a wedding dance. However, I don't think this is really normal for a bridemaid to really be touching a groom like that, or anybody to be touching any of those two people. I don't feel like any other man in that place should be touching a bride like that, and any other lady to be touching a groom like that. So I think it's just awkward. It's not appropriate. It's not respectful. And we actually get into the reason why we actually came up here to react to this video.
You saw.
So we both agreed on the wrongness, even though we disagree on the man's mistakes. The man, I still feel.
So you feel.
I still feel like the man was not completely wrong. He wanted to protect his wedding. So protect his wedding.
How do you protect your wedding by doing that?
No, protect the party.
That's breaking the party.
No,
imagine
wait.
if it was another woman that was very that has anger issues.
Okay, what I'm saying is this: I feel like the man was not protecting his marriage, but he was protecting the party. So when I see somebody coming there and just started dancing somehow,
Okay.
a lot of stuff can come up in your mind, and you might be thinking, hey, I feel like this person is trying to lead up my wedding.
Okay.
She's trying to make this wedding to be fun. So you're gonna try to protect that fun, and then in the meantime, you might be doing something wrong.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But let's say this was you.
Hmm.
What would have been your reaction?
People are different. Actually, first of all, I don't do this type of dances. I
Uh-huh.
don't just I don't like them. So
What?
my
Okay, let
reaction
me
to
let
this,
me let me let me change
my
that
reaction,
wording.
my reaction, I'll just probably I'm not gonna push her disrespectfully, but I'll just say I'll just I don't know I'll just
Move
hold her
away.
and say hey go sit down.
How are you
I'm just
gonna hurt her? Hey, hey, when her shoulders is all the way
oh
up to
she's all
there.
the way like that. Okay, I can't even
How
hold
you
her.
gonna, and how you gonna do? You walk away.
And
That's what you
then we
do.
need to use
You
some
are a
paper.
whole
Then
groom.
don't even touch like this.
What are you doing?
Get away,
You nasty.
get away. No, honestly.
Don't do that. No, like seriously. What? Okay, let me change it. What advice, would you give to other men?
Man.
So
Okay.
to prevent this from happening, like if somebody, like there's temptations, there's girls with bad intentions to some other people you don't know. Like there's people who have bad hearts
Okay.
out there.
Okay.
So what advice do you give to men
Okay.
when it comes to this situation, so they don't fall into the same?
Okay, actually, so honestly, this is the only reason why we came up here to react to this video is to give the advices and just to pretty much share our thoughts on this wedding. And first of all, before I give my final or my advice, I would like to really say that we are not here to be against this wedding. We love weddings. We are always around weddings, and I feel like this wedding was lit. It was beautiful. I love the groom. I love the bride. Even though we are actually blaming the groom and the little girl, but I feel like the whole party is just beautiful, and this won't really change anything. This party was lit. That's it. You can't change that.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the advice part. So what I can actually advise most of my guys. So the guys. So when you go to a wedding, there's usually two things that's gonna happen. It's either you're gonna have a fun or you're not gonna have fun. And for you, I feel like we the best advice I can really give is that you should learn to control the fun. Because once you don't like get the full control of that fun, the fun might end up even costing you the fun. What I mean is that you might end up thinking you're having fun, then within 2 minutes the fun might be over. So just make sure you control the fun. And also, my last advice is when you were at your wedding as a guy, I feel like your whole mind, your whole your whole body, everything, spiritually, everything, you have to really focus just to your wife. Just give all the focus, everything to your wife. Like nobody goes in between you and your wife. At this point, even sometimes I even said even your parents sometimes they have to really give you some time to just be you and your wife. Even if you love your friends, you love your parents, you love your sister, your brother, your cousins, but the day is actually special just for you and your husband, or for you and your wife. So just focus on her. That's it. I think it's gonna solve a lot of problems. If you just focus on your wife, it's gonna really
Yeah, and it's a
solve
respectful
it.
day, so just respect yourself.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean that was actually the last thing I could have
Yeah.
probably mentioned at this video. Just make sure you really respect yourself at the wedding, and don't give your wife this trouble. Like this is drama,
Yeah.
and also even the wives too. Some women uh, do the same thing. So for the women out there too, I mean, I feel like it's the same, vice versa.
I mean, yeah,
Just
the
make
bride
sure.
was, as we can see,
Yeah.
the bridemaid, what she's doing. Like,
Yeah, yeah, she's a
I'm,
woman.
I'm just
so
watching it very clearly now, and the bride, she looked back and saw the bride, but she went back again and started dancing.
went
That's
back.
very nasty.
yeah, that's
It's very,
I mean,
very wrong, like
but
disrespectful.
okay, yeah. Also, so before we actually close this video, we would like to just kind of like make sure we really point these two things out or these few things out. We're not really saying like this girl, the bridesmaid, is completely disrespectful. But I feel like the action she's engaging is it's a disrespectful action. That's what I'm trying to say. We're trying to say here. So I think this woman, she's a wonderful woman. She's a wonderful girl. And she's here to have fun, to enjoy. But the action, the choices she made with the dances, that's what gets her into the disrespectful category. But in my opinion, I feel like she's not at all. She's a fun type of person. She wants to have fun. But overall, guys, just respect your day. Women, like brides, respect your day. Men, respect your day. Respect your wedding day. And
just be respectful
yeah,
the rest of your life, not just your wedding day. Don't be doing this. Look at her. She pushed them
she
and they
been like,
pushed her back.
the poor
Like,
woman been trying to separate 2 times. Like, get out, pull them
yeah,
out.
and then they pull her. They just ignore her. Like she does not
And
even
she,
exist.
and she
And
went
that
back
is a
and
special day. And everybody's supposed to be there for her, and I mean for them, them too. But they are three apparently.
but
No, but it's,
but yeah, it's not just, it's not fair. I think it's not fair for her, and
For
it should
her.
not, it should not have happened to her. I
yeah,
think
and
it's
then they
not.
are even pushing her. She could have even like fall down over there, and then they would not even notice it. They
Yeah,
would just
it's-
continue
It's
dancing.
not. So we only gave advices to like grooms and brides, but another advice will be to the bridesmaids. If you were chosen to be a bridesmaid
Yeah.
for somebody else's wedding, if they choose to be
Have them.
a groomsman, whatever they call them, those guys, if they choose to be to be part of the bridal party, just make sure you really respect those people. Like, you don't be holding people's property just anyhow. Just make sure you respect it. Like, even yeah, for sure. Like, no, I don't even agree with that the tradition of like taking, I don't know how they call that, little band that they take and just throw.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
That's the
that's
best.
another video. We can actually argue about that later on. But I don't just agree with touching anything that belongs to my wife or touching anything that belongs to somebody's husband. Like, don't touch it. Like, dance anyhow. Like, I paid for this dance floor for you guys to dance, and don't come dance on me. Like, no, dance on the dance floor. If you wanna do your dirty dance, blah blah blah, dance on the dance floor. Like, do it on the dance floor. We can all watch you doing that right there. Like, don't do that. Like, so guys,
Yeah.
respect.
So
That's what we like.
one more thing is that if somebody really like invites you or ask you to be their bridesmaids or groomsmen, they really one thing is that they really respect you, and they really feel like somebody that somehow will represent them in the society.
It's a formal position. It's
yeah,
a
it's
a
not
formal
just
thing.
something like the way it is these days.
Yeah, so it's not
Yeah,
what you
it's
guys
not-
been thinking. Like,
yeah.
bridesmaids and groomsmen are just kind of, they're not just dancers.
Yeah, it's
They don't just
different
come there
thing
to
from
dance.
dancers.
Yeah, they're not
there is
dancers.
dancers and there is groomsmen and
Yeah.
bridesmaids. So if somebody gives you that honor to be part of their
bridal party.
please just respect
Be
them.
respectful. Be
Yeah.
honored. Feel
Yeah.
honored. Don't feel like you're just like trash.
Yeah.
Just dancing anyhow and just spraying yourself anyhow.
Even
No.
some will
Respect.
not even just dance anyhow. Some of them will be behaving anyhow.
They'll be shouting and cussing.
Yeah, be mad.
That's disrespectful. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is the end of the video,
video.
and I feel like it's over. And
You feel like it's
the
over.
take-home message is to
Yeah.
just
Be
respect.
respectful.
Respect yourself, respect your wedding, respect your groom, respect your bride, respect your groomsmen,
Even
respect
that,
the wedding,
yeah,
respect
everybody
the
that's
decoration. Like, appreciate the decoration, respect it. Don't be touching decos. People's decos, leave them alone. Like, don't touch them. Like, mind your own deco and leave their
there.
deco alone.
Leave the
Like,
decor alone.
I mean, yeah, leave
You always
the
think
deco.
about decoration,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful time together with us. And I hope, if it's your first time, by the way, just make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, or you have any thoughts, or you had any questions or disagreement, just make sure you throw that under the comment in the comment section below. And also, the biggest thing is that thank you so much for watching our videos.
Thank
and really
you.
appreciate you guys for being here with us. We just love being here. We love YouTube. It's wonderful to actually get to share our thoughts and enjoy life together with you guys. Thank you so much, and have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
day.
Bye-bye.
Stay tuned for the next video. Why I keep saying bye bye? I'm not
Bye
done talking.
No,
I'm
you
so
keep
talking.
it keeps
So,
going on and on and
All right,
on.
guys,
It
take
is
care.
just not ending.
All right, take care, guys. Bye bye.
Ah.